Love God, Jesus.
You love God, Jesus. Homeschooling diaries. Just a girl in her 20s. At this point, just trying to figure it out. You ready to sing our song?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta sing it.
Toughen up the mess. Drop it in the water. Let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe. Spinning through identity. Reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind. Hold her hand. And don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley. Pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach. Like the angels do. And you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer. Greater is the one within and call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky. And have a wait upon the giver. He'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher.
Good morning, welcome back to another video. I'm Kaylabrianne. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are not new here, then welcome back, whatever. As y'all can see by the title, I'm gonna be taking y'all through a new routine that we just instilled basically. I am homeschooling my daughter for the first time this year for pre-K. She is 3 years old. I've always been teaching her since she was younger than 1, but this time we have like a set schedule. But homeschooling, we've been starting around like 8 or 9. It's currently 8:53 because she woke up around like 8:40, but that's fine. She must have been really tired, so I just let her sleep in while I was getting dressed. That's what we're about to do now. I usually get up, do my routine. I usually get up around like 7:30, depending on how I feel. Yeah, me being back in school, which is another update. I am back in school. I started today. I started yesterday actually, but I didn't record this entire process. I did get a glimpse of my like first day, me doing my notes, some of my homework and everything, but hopefully my other classes like load up today because there was like a technical issue. But yeah, I am back in school for DMS, not teaching, but DMS, a way different like career field that I mentioned in different vlogs, which is, I don't know, which is, it's a little wild to me. I am still like adapting to it. I've been on it, y'all, because one thing I don't want to do is fail, which I do not claim in the name of Jesus, but in this program, like, you need all A's to get a seat next year, and that is my biggest like motivation right now, is to get a seat. My daughter is my motivation. Like, I had to pick a career field for me and my daughter, mainly my daughter, because she didn't ask to be here. And to me, teaching, I enjoy teaching her, and I thought I would enjoy teaching kids, but weighing out the pros and cons, I wouldn't have as much time with her if I was a teacher. My attention would be on my students and her, so it wouldn't be much time. But with DMS, I can work, you know, a regular shift, come home and spend time with my child. So yeah, I'm just gonna take y'all through basically a day of me in school, homeschooling Leia, what that looks like, routines, just our day-to-day thing that we've been doing for a while. She started school like 2 weeks ago. This is week 3 of homeschooling. So yeah, that is basically what I am gonna be doing in this video. College diaries, homeschooling diaries, just a girl in her 20s. At this point, just trying to figure it out. I have not been posting on here, but I've been posting like on my YouTube shorts. Make sure y'all go watch that. Let's just start today. It's already 8:56. Usually we're in her room starting praise and worship because we do a Christian-based curriculum, which is, again, praise and worship, learning about God, Jesus, to be very specific. So for the past 2 weeks, we've been in Genesis and learning everything like that. So let's just jump right into it. Let's just start our day. So do we remember what we read yesterday? What did we read about yesterday? We read about Isaac. Yeah, we read about Isaac, and we read about his son. Isaac's wife is Rebecca. Say Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Do we remember?
I love God, Jesus.
You love God, Jesus.
Yeah, he's my best friend. I'm not gonna give him a hug, like, girl giving him a hug.
What are the 2 greatest lights that God created? Getting distracted so easily.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not. You
I'm not distracted. I'm asking a question. Do you remember the two greatest lights God created?
The moon and the light.
Moon and the sun. Do you think it was kind or mean that Jacob tricked their father into giving him the leadership? You think it was kind or mean to trick somebody? Is that kind or mean?
Mean.
Mean. So we're learning about kindness. For the fruit of the spirit, we're learning about kindness. So what is something else that you can do to be kind? What else is something you can do to be kind? Is it kind to roll your eyes? No. Is it kind to give mommy a high five?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today is Tuesday. Can you find Tuesday? Can you point to Tuesday?
Right here.
Where?
Right there.
That is Tuesday. Ja, are you ready to sing our song?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta sing it. So you take it away. Ready? There's and there's and there's Wednesday.
Keep you hostage, King will heal you. Before him, adore him. He will give you everything. Come and take your
Can't keep
wedding
going
back to what I used to know. But please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going back to what I used to know. Lord, please hold my hand as I go down this road.
Alright, so I just finished my workout. Only did core and upper body. I did like upper body Pilates, but I am about to shower so I can get ready for the day. Usually before I work out, I would like go over homework and everything, but since I did that yesterday, my first assignment, and I'm still waiting for my other homework to like generate or whatever, I will insert that clip, but it's not the same day. That was yesterday, this is today, but that is usually how the order will go. Today was all over the place. I'm never gonna hold you all up. I don't know if I'm going through spiritual warfare or what it is, but recently I've been having some intense dreams. I do not know what is going on, and I know this is like a college diary, it's just a girl in my 20s type of video, but I am literally letting y'all in on the reality of freaking life, which is I am a believer. I am a follower of Christ, and I am going through spiritual warfare. A couple days ago, Sunday, I hit my car going to church, and I was not going to go to church that day. I really did not want to go to church. My flesh was like, I don't want to go. We can just, not worry about it today. And I forced my flesh to go to church, and we park in a parking structure, and it's pretty narrow, kind of, sort of, but as I'm turning around the corner so I can go park, I scrape the side of my freaking car, and by the grace of God, it could have been worse. It could have like took off my rearview mirror, my side mirror. It could have like damaged the car enough so that I can open the door, but thankfully I can open her, it's on her side of the door. I can open her side, but you could tell like I hit my car. It could have been worse. Again, it could have been worse. So that was like one thing, and I'm like,
worse.
Huh?
Yes, it is. It's worse.
Okay. It's not worse.
It's worse.
Okay.
It is worse.
Okay. Leave it to a child to tell you the truth. It's not as bad as it could have been. And the entire time I'm at service, I'm not gonna hold y'all up, I was thinking about my freaking car. Majority of the service, I was thinking about my car. But then I had to pray and ask God for my focus to be shifted back onto him, because it was not there. And I had to check myself, like, are you idolizing this car? There was a lot going on. So that was Sunday. That was literally a couple days ago. Today's Tuesday. Today, y'all see, I was recording with my camera this morning, and it was perfectly fine. I could see through the viewfinder, and I turned off my camera. Actually, no, let me run it back a little bit. School did not go as planned today. I don't know what was going on with Malaya, but this morning I prayed for patience. I prayed for the fruit of the spirit to dwell within me, and I said the prayer so that we can have a good day today, have my patience be worked with. And of course, when you ask for things from God, he's not just gonna poof give you patience. He's gonna have situations occur that is going to make you have patience or build up your patience. So Malaya was tripping out. Okay, tripping out. We got like 30 minutes into the class, and she was just not cooperating, huffing and puffing, and she's 3, I get it. But the attitude, I literally had to take deep breaths every single second, I think, because I was about to spaz out. I'm not in the mood for your crap today. So I came in here to get my camera, just to get like a couple clips. After praise and worship, I put my camera down. Okay, after we did Bible study, that's when I put my camera down. Okay, come back in here. My camera not turning on. It turns on, but it doesn't, like, the viewfinder don't work. Let me show you. So it turns on, but this don't work. All of a sudden, just don't work now. Okay, y'all, so I'm fresh out the shower. I'm about to study. At first I was gonna edit this video, but I think I'm gonna study for at least an hour my terminology, because that's what I've been studying lately, so I won't feel so like overwhelmed. Before class even started, I was studying anatomy. No, not anatomy. I was studying anatomy, but I was also studying my terminology. So these are all of the prefixes I know so far, so that much. And this is the little bit that I grabbed out of my little thing I got from Amazon. There are like 10 or 11 cards here that I have to go over just so I can learn before I go into everything else. But usually how I do it, I would learn about 5 and I would write them out on paper and then just keep adding on each couple days. But then recently I had bought this from Home Depot. This is the viral TikTok whiteboard from Home Depot for $9, which it was like $9, and I love it. I do active recall. That is what works best for me even when I study anatomy. So I recommend, if you have terminology or anatomy, to do active recall. Whether you get this or not, active recall, I was using pencil paper and calling it a day and just studying. And it also, these are the medical terminology cards that I got. These are from Amazon. Along with this, I also got a medical terminology book from Amazon. I should have returned it. I didn't. It is what it is. Extra workbooks. But this is the medical terminology book that my teacher is using for class. But I'm about to study for like an hour. I usually time myself, and then yeah, I stop, take a break. Yeah, that's what works for me. I take a break for a couple hours and I go back and see what I know. Let's get started with studying. This is your sign to go freaking study now.